In Benin, we call this comb. And she just put the onions. Look at this tomato. So this is the apartment that we are staying. This is poor woman for years.
Best part of being in this Burkina Faso for me is this family that we stay with.
We have been staying with a local family here in Ouagadougou. And today, I found myself in the kitchen, just watching, learning, and realizing this is something you don't really see as a visitor.
Okay. Okay. I'm learning new ways, new style of cooking stew. Today, guys, we are going to be living the Burkina way. So I'll be spending some time with the Burkina family that we are staying with here in Ouagadougou. So what we are doing right now is we are preparing a meal the Burkina way. We are preparing dokunu. I think dokunu is the same as banku in Ghana. She has already sold the meal that she wants to use for the dokunu since 3 days ago, and she just blended this afternoon. This is where we are staying, and this family, they've been a blessing to us during the course of our stay here in Burkina Faso. They are so friendly, accommodating, and loving. This woman has really done so much for us. Quick break to show you guys what where we are staying looks like. So this is the apartment that we are staying in. It's not that big and not that small. We have our boss over here, Napoli. For those of you that know him, let me show. I don't go on lights.
You go on lights now. Maybe there's this star.
Where there's this star?
I don't understand. Yeah. What's up?
What's
How you guys
up?
doing? It's your boy Monopoly here, chilling. You know the vibes. We here. We're inside. We're outside this time around.
And this is the fate that you all have been asking. She never divorced me. She didn't hear. Oh. She didn't hear.
It's about you, my son. Everybody, where's your friend? Where's your girlfriend? We're here.
We are even 4 in this apartment. The 4th person is not around. Our food is cooking, guys. Our stew is cooking. Hey, you guys see me? I'm dancing. Our stew is cooking.
There is a rhythm to it, the way she moves, the way everything is done without rushing. Cooking can feel routine, something quick, something to get done. But here, it feels different. It feels intentional, almost like a quiet form of care.
What this guy is doing, guys, I can't do it though. It takes me hours sometimes to light charcoal. The way I used to struggle to light charcoal, hey, Jesus. It's always feel like punishment to me. And this guy just lights charcoal. No. Now boss you be, collect. Collect. Now boss you be. Bicarbonate. Oh, pourquoi? I noticed that they put bicarbonate in like a lot of things here. So it's because of tomato.
Tomate là, c'est egg. C'est comme vinaigre.
Okay.
Donc si on met un peu de bicarbonate.
Now it's time to put Maggi. Eat pepper here in Burkina Faso. C'est combien?
50 francs.
Ooh, this is 50 CFA. Ooh,
C'est petit.
c'est petit.
C'est petit. Mais c'est fort.
But it's hot. I tried it and I can testify to you that their pepper is hot. The first time that we got here, I think the second day, she prepared rice and gave us rice and put this pepper inside. The way they always do it, they usually do in Benin. Guys, I just bite small. Like, let me just chew, because I do chew pepper in Benin. Hey! My head was in like this. So this is the kunu butter. Hey! This is maize that they blended together. Let's see what this is going to turn to. I am learning. She's reading the pot. She will read the pot.
Un peu de placali.
Okay.
La placali.
C'est quoi?
C'est moule de manioc.
Okay. Okay, this looks like maize. C'est maize aussi.
Manioc.
Cassava. Looks like fufu cassava.
Huh?
Just put it inside the pot. Okay. So she put the cassava inside. Oh, okay. This is new to me. Mixing cassava with maize. I thought dokuni is banku, but this is looking like something else. So I can't wait for her to finish preparing this thing for me to see what it tastes like. Oh my, she wants to put salt inside though. Oh la la. That is salt, guys. Just put salt inside. I feel like it's smelling like ogi. For those that don't know what ogi is pap porridge that we eat in Nigeria, like drink, like cocoa. That's what it's smelling like. It's good to travel for you to see how things are being done differently in other places. Wow. Oh yeah. Our soup is ready. All ready. Now we are waiting for the dokuno. Our dokuno is coming together. See, it's getting thick already. She's also showing me different clips on TikTok about the Faso Mebo project. I so love this Faso Mebo project that, hey, it's so interesting. She said that if you are driving on the road, you don't obey the traffic law, police catch you, they will not even collect a dime from you. Like, there is no fine for you to pay. They will just carry you, take you to Faso Mebo, go and work there for 2 weeks. Once they catch you, they will collect your car papers. You go and work in Faso Mebo for 2 weeks. It's when you are done with that social work that you come and collect your car papers. For instance, now you wash in your house, you carry the water and go and pour it on the street. If someone see you and the person called Faso Mebo, they will carry you and take you to where they are working. You work there for 2 weeks. It's so funny, eh? Oh my god, I love that. The other day too, when we were going out, I saw some officers with some guys. They were packing gutters. Mr. Mohammed told me that those people, they are prisoners, that they bring them out sometimes, I don't know, maybe once in a week or so, to come and clear the gutter, the road. Instead of government paying for this thing, they are making people work. You say you don't want to have sense, you have sense by force. I said the reason why she put this thing there now is to hold the pot so that it will not be shifting. In Benin, we call this comb. So Mama just told me now that what she's preparing, the donkuno, is not banku, it's kenke. I don't even know the difference between that banku and keke because they taste almost the same to me. She's packing it from inside the pot to inside this bowl. I don't know why, but I'm here to find out why. I see the way this thing makes it so easy to carry the pot, to adjust it, to do anything. Okay, this is the next process. So now she's putting it inside nylon. I think she will have to cook it again. Wow. This food adds a lot to it though. The stress and energy. She's done wrapping everything inside the nylon. So now this is the dokuno. She put water inside this pot. As you can see, she put water here, then put this sieve here and put the dokuno inside. I think she needs the heat to cook, to completely cook the dokuno. So that's what we have here. Let's see how long it's going to take for this to be done. And right here we are frying fish. You can see this fish over here that she just put inside the hot oil. So our sister here washing plates. Oh, so guys, this one is done. Look at what we have here. Maybe looking at it, looks like eba. Like from inside the line, it looks like eba until you taste it. Oh, this is hot. I think so that this is different. This is our soup guy.
You don't really understand the place until you see how people live when no one is watching. Sitting here, I realize moments like this are what actually stay with you. Not the big plans, not the places you rush to see, but the small everyday thing you are lucky enough to be part of.
Look what we have here, guys. Okay, okay, so it's trying to serve. It's tomatoes.
Tomato sauce.
Yeah.
What is in this pot?
Yes, no, just feel it. This is kenke. Are we using kenke?
It's basically a brown soup.
Kenke na cold, Maddie.
I just finished having one of the most strongest meals I've ever had in my life. My stomach is so filled right now. Oh, yeah, Banku is strong. So, but the meal was great. It's really delicious. I love it, and we all enjoyed the meal. So right now we are out, just taking a walk on this street here. Linus wants to go and wants to take you at that restaurant there. See. So we are walking on this street to go have a tea at the restaurant over there. That's really nice. See that. Guys, there is so much dust in the hair in this Burkina Faso, and the hair here is so dry, really dry. And okay, that's the entrance. But is it not best to sit outside here, or you want to go inside? You want to sit inside? Bossa. Oh, what's up? I'm not having tea. You know that I want to have coffee. We've been to this restaurant before. I think we came here to check their menu. And they have this ice cream over here. This is really a nice place. This is a typical way to round up your evening here in Burkina Faso, here in Ouagadougou. Oh, so the coffee is here. This is what Linus ordered for. Okay, I'm not a fan of coffee, but I think coffee is big for him. Jesus Christ of Nazareth, this looks like herbs. It tastes like herbs. This thing is too bitter. Jesus. Wait, how come you like this thing? It's too bitter. It tastes strong.
It's not strong.
It's not strong.
Yeah. There's no. It fades in the mouth very fast.
The bitterness.
Yeah.
The bitterness is meant to last longer.
It makes it taste better.
Oh.
It doesn't taste. It's better than Nescafe though. Guys who love Nescafe, this is better by far.
Travel doesn't always have to be loud. Sometimes it's just about being present and appreciating a moment you were never meant to experience, but somehow you did.